Semen retention is the reason that everybody treats you differently now. If you are new to semen retention, then you definitely have been noticing this. For some, it takes longer to notice this. For others, they notice this in a quicker amount of time. And what I'm saying notice is people treat you different. Everywhere you go, it's almost like you have an invisible sign on your back and on your chest announcing to the world that, hey, I'm different. Something is special about me. If you are somebody who's on semen retention, I don't care if you just now finding out about it last night, last week, or if you've been doing this for months or years. If you are somebody who right now, as this video is being dropped, as you are watching this, if you are on semen retention, I want you to go down below in the comment section right now and type in, I'm on it, okay? That way, I know y'all out here with me, and that way, you guys know we're out here with each other. Sexual discipline is one of the most hardest things for a man or a woman to conquer. The desire and the drive for sex is the most powerful driving force known to humanity. That's why when you learn to harness that, the things you can do are unbelievable, okay? I say, the things you can do are unbelievable. But do you have what it takes? Can you stave off those urges? Can you resist the urges of pulling out your wee-wee and whacking off because you saw some girl in the giant food warehouse in aisle number 10 who had the biggest booty that you have seen all year long? Sometimes it be like that. I notice too, especially the longer retention streaks that I'm on, I notice I'll see a woman, I'll see multiple women, and they're just wearing clothes that really accentuate their booty, okay? And if those of you who don't know out there, I'm a butt man, okay? It's something about a woman with a big, round, juicy derriere, okay? It tends to cause men to flip out and to wig out, as they say, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, go in the comment section and say, wig out, if you know what I mean. As you can see, the youngsters have been up here, all kind of little stuff on the ground, playing these little games they play. You remember those days? Remember those days when you were just a little kid and everything was actually as simple as it seemed? And then as you got older and as you got more mature, you started thinking about girls. Started thinking about laying hands on them, okay? Being with them, touching them, caressing them, kissing them, and all that old good old stuff, right? Life has never been the same since you started thinking about the opposite sex in that manner. The desire for sex, again, is the most strongest, powerful energy and desire known to humanity. That's why when you're able to take that desire and that drive and not do something sexual with it, but turn it, use that same force for fuel, because that's sexual life force energy, the most powerful, dominating energy on the earth. You can take that and put that into starting a business, starting a side hustle, okay? For anybody out there who's interested in what kind of business that I started out, because see, guess what? I can't just tell you guys to do something and not do it myself. I took my sexual life force energy and I started an online business, an online side hustle of what? Selling high definition live streaming TV channels like HBO, Showtime, ESPN, Cinemax, and so forth, right? I sell those kind of channels. You can go right down below in the video description, click on the link, and that will take you to my website where you can take the free tour and see if it's for you. I got these channels at a very low price. I'm sure my prices are lower than whoever you get your service from. And here's the other part of that coin. The service that I'm offering, it allows you, once you become a customer, to also be able to do what I'm doing and to offer these same channels to other people, okay? The way I choose to market my business is here on YouTube. If you become a part of this business opportunity, you can market your business however you see fit. I'm telling you, YouTube is a great place to do business at. If you don't have a YouTube channel right now, that's one thing I really want to put on your heart and your mind. Go out and start a YouTube channel right now. These YouTube streets are wide open. It's open season out here in these YouTube streets, y'all. But you got to be serious. Are you dedicated? Do you have discipline? If you haven't been going on semen retention, the chances are you haven't been being disciplined. Because at every waking moment, at every turn you take, you see somebody out here showing a lot of cleavage. You see a woman wearing skin-tight pants, bending over in front of you. They'll do all kind of things, you guys. Once you make up your mind that you are not going to release your seed, you're going to be tested. And you're going to be tested multiple times. And the longer streak you go on, sometimes the more difficult the test gets, because you start building up that pressure in your balls, in your nuts. And the pressure is building, and it's building, and it's building, and it's building. And then you know what? It's building so much that it wants to blow. And we have all been addicted to the feeling you get when you bust. I'm about to bust. That feeling is responsible for putting many men in their graves prematurely, because you keep chasing that feeling of busting that nut. And that's all you're doing is shaving off years and years and years of your life. That's what most men are doing out here. But when you come to the conclusion that you are no longer willing to do that, when you come to the conclusion that from here on out, you are going to guard your seed with your life. Your seed is your life. You should not be releasing your seed willy-nilly out here, okay? One thing I know, I can't tell you how often or when you should be releasing your seed, but I do know you shouldn't be doing it every single day. You shouldn't be releasing your seed multiple times a day. You shouldn't be doing it every day, because when you do, it is literally sapping your brain matter. People are becoming more foolish, more unwise, more unprepared than they ever have been, because we have so many things pulling at our sexual energy. Some of us, on a daily basis, before 9 o'clock a.m. even reaches, we've already busted a nut. Some of us have already busted 2 nuts by 9 a.m. And then you're expected to go through the rest of the day actually having your wits about you? You got to be kidding me. And by the way, if you haven't hit that like button right now, hit that like button. And also, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, I got to ask you, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Okay? And if you haven't gone on semen retention yet, what are you waiting on? Now, coming up for me, right? This is not my first rodeo. Coming up for me in probably like another week or two, it'll be 6 months of retention for me, okay? About to be 6 months of retention. This is not my longest streak, okay? This is the current streak that I'm on right now, okay? And I'm telling you guys, semen retention is literally transforming my life. I was trying to figure out what I was going to name this video, you guys. So many things on my mind. My brain power is like literally boosted on 100 right now. So much going on in my life. So much going on in the world. So many transcending thoughts that the Most High is sending to my brain, okay? I think I can tell you guys, there's so many wonderful things that have happened to me since I've been on semen retention. I first found out about semen retention, I want to say it was 2020 when I first became aware of semen retention. And you know what? I'll even tell you this. Now when I look back on it, because sometimes I go in retrospect and I think back, in 2020, I became aware of semen retention. But check this out. I already knew about semen retention before 2020. I just didn't know that I knew about it. It was subconscious. And I'm going to tell you why, believe it or not. I can remember at least 1 case, maybe 2, but definitely 1 case, right? where the drive and the desire to be with the woman was so great and overwhelming for me, I said, you know what? I am not going to bust another nut until I do it with a real woman. Whether we're having intercourse and I'm clapping cheeks, or whether she's giving me fellatio, I had made up my mind one time, right? And I said, you know what? I am not busting another nut until I bust a nut with a real woman, okay? I didn't know anything about semen retention at that time. So that was subconscious, because guess what? I said I wasn't gonna never bust a nut again until I busted it with a real woman. So what did I institute in my mind when I made that promise to myself? That, hey, now I have to come out here and get active in pursuing women, right? So after I said that, I can't remember whether it was 8 months, 9 months, I really can't remember. But I remember it was months when I said that. And I remember what months had went past. And then I met a very beautiful, curvaceous woman, okay? And I kid you not, this is where my mind was at this time. This was some years ago, right? This was probably like back in 2017 when I did this. And when I met this woman, I was like, oh my goodness. This was like 2017, 2018. And I said, oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to have a chance to bust a nut now. That's where my mind was. So I knew about semen retention at that time. I just didn't know that I knew about it. It was subconscious, because some kind of way my subconscious let me know that if I didn't bust a nut, I would manifest and bring forth a woman into my life. And that's what I did. And all I was thinking about was, now I'm going to finally be able to bust a nut. Why am I telling you guys that? I'm telling you that because semen retention brings about a change in your life. When you get fixated on your mind, and I was fixated in my mind, I'm not busting no nuts until I bust a nut with a woman. So I was on semen retention, but I didn't even know it. And my desire was building and building and building. My energy was building and building and building. My testosterone was building and building and building. And then I attracted a very attractive young lady out here. I'm not gonna lie, just about physically, she was everything that I was looking for. And then I was looking forward to busting nuts, okay? Which I did, but I wouldn't be on that kind of mind frame right now. I wouldn't say, I'm not gonna bust a nut so I can bust with a woman, okay? Although, whenever I do decide to bust, I'm sure it's gonna feel pretty amazing, all right? That's one of the reasons why many of us can't stop busting out there, because it feels too damn good. And our body is constantly craving dopamine. We're cum freaks. We are cum freaks, nut freaks, whatever you want to call it, okay? But I just wanted to tell you that little story to tell you the power of semen retention. And that's not the only power of semen retention. I've had many good things happen to me since I got serious about my sexual life force energy, okay? Now, I got to tell you guys probably the best thing to happen to me as of late, for sure. Within the last 2 weeks, for sure, okay? Check this out. And I never thought that this would happen, right? I have the spirit of an entrepreneur, okay? I told you, consciously, I found out about semen retention back in 2020, okay? When I lost my job due to the pandemic and whatnot, right? So I had my back against the wall when the pandemic came to town. I lost my job. I was at rock bottom. I was depleting my life force energy at a rapid pace up until that point. And then I came across semen retention. I came across the shaved Lion King, and I came across HTO. And there used to be another brother, the brother from New York I used to watch. Can't think of his name right now. Coach Davis. Them are the three guys right there that opened up my eyes in like 2020 to this whole semen retention thing. And when I first heard people talking about it, I was like, yo, what in the world is this stuff about? And I heard more people and more people talk about it, right? I said, you know what? I got to try this thing for myself. And I kid you not, my brain power, since I have been involved with semen retention, my brain power has skyrocketed through the roof. I'm sure my IQ has skyrocketed. I've become a better reader. I've become a better communicator. I've become a better talker, a better speaker, a better, more influential, more profitable. I could go on and on and on about all the glorious benefits of semen retention, but the best benefit up to date so far, recently, you guys, I was able to get monetized on YouTube, okay? Now, for somebody like me, I got to pat myself on the back. There's a good back patting, okay? And why am I doing that? Because I know how hard it is to become monetized out here. And I first set my sights on YouTube to try to go somewhere and make some kind of money back in 2020 when I lost my job due to the pandemic, and semen retention was first introduced to me in 2020. Here we are now, towards the end of 2024, okay, acquiring the knowledge that I've acquired in the last couple of years since semen retention. My brain has been lifting weights. I've been growing in leaps and bounds spiritually and mentally, okay? Which enables me to stretch out and then broaden my borders, okay? You guys, listen to me. I have a YouTube channel and I just got monetized about 2 weeks ago. Not this channel you're watching right here, okay? Some of you may know, you may have seen my other channel. I have a channel called Boss at Home, where I talked about side hustles and making money online. That channel was inspired because of semen retention. I wanted to make money. I knew that semen retention is a tool to help me make money. So I was dedicated to making money online. I still am, by the way. That's why you see me here on YouTube now. I'm trying to help somebody else become sexually disciplined and come out and start your own online business, your own online side hustle, start your own YouTube channel like I did, okay? I have another YouTube channel, not this one that you're watching right here, not Sexual Life Force Energy, not Boss at Home, but I have another channel. It's more of a spiritual channel. It's actually a biblical channel. And on that channel, 2 weeks ago, I became monetized, you guys. Listen to me. When you go on semen retention, the Most High God will bless you. Because when you're on semen retention, by default, you become more pure than you are right now. And I know for a fact. Look, I'm not trying to tell you guys that I'm perfect because I'm far from perfect. But what I am trying to tell you is, if I fall, I get up and I keep trying, okay? And the Most High God knows that I'm trying. And if you're trying, the Most High God sees you. Since I'm on semen retention and I'm trying to be obedient to the Most High God, he sees me trying. So guess what? He smiles upon me. And one of the ways that he smiled upon me 2 weeks ago was that he allowed my channel, my spiritual channel, to become monetized. You know what that does? Now that opens up the gateway for me to be able to make money online, to be able to make money on YouTube. You guys, that was one of my biggest goals when I went on semen retention, when I started it for the first time in 2020. One of my biggest goals was to say, hey, I got to get myself together, save my sexual life force energy, and use it for something that will be beneficial to me. Something like what? Starting a business, okay? And when I started the Boss at Home channel, I made money off of that channel, but not with the YouTube partnership program. I made money on Boss at Home because I had a side business and I promoted that on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys to do. Get your own kind of business or side business off of YouTube. But even if you don't have a side business off of YouTube, you can come to YouTube and make that your side business. I'm able to tell you guys that now because I know, because I've done it and I'm doing it. You guys, I have my YouTube channel monetized, and it's because of semen retention. It's because of my determination. I did my homework. I studied the game. I came out and I did what I saw that was working. And even times when I thought I wasn't getting views, even times when I thought I wasn't getting enough watch time, I hung in there and I stuck in there. And because I was doing the channel out of the goodness of my heart, the spiritual channel I got, it wasn't made originally to make money. That's why I'm so shocked and surprised right now that that channel got monetized. Because on that channel, we talk about straight spiritual things, biblical things. And it's not the mainstream biblical philosophy that I'm coming with over there. So a lot of people get their feathers ruffled on that channel. I'm surprised that YouTube monetized it. But the Most High God, at least for this season, has one of my YouTube channels monetized. And I'm so happy about that, you guys. I'm telling you, because now the ball is in my court now. The ball is in my court. I got the ball now. I got the ball now. I'm dribbling. The ball is in my court. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to ride this semen retention thing out, and I'm going to keep working, keep grinding, keep hustling, okay? If there's anybody out there on this channel who would like a link to my other channel, my spiritual channel, okay, where I just got monetized at, where we talk about biblical things, I'm letting you know right now, it's not for the weak and the faint of heart, but if you want raw, uncut truth, biblically speaking, and we go into other ancient books too, if that's what you're looking for, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will drop the link to the channel. And when I do, you guys go on over there and subscribe and let me know where you coming from. Let me know, hey, I'm here from your other channel, okay? You guys, why am I telling you this? Because I'm a walking testament to what semen retention can do. I'm in the best shape that I have ever been in my life. I'm in better shape now than I was when I was in my 20s, and I'm in my 40s right now. I'm in better shape now. I'm a better speaker and a better orator now today that I've been on semen retention because my thoughts are stronger. My speech is stronger. I'm more relatable. People seem to be drawn to me. Talk about women attraction. Everywhere I go, sometimes I'll be kind of laughing on the inside, right? Because I know why the women are attracted to me more now. Number one, they can feel my spirit. They can feel my aura, right? And I'm not trying to say that I'm somebody special, but in a way I am, because I serve the Most High God and Him only. Unlike a lot of people out here in this world, most people in this world have another God or another deity that they serve. I don't. I serve the Most High God and Him only. No idols, right? So that right there alone separates me from 90% of the world. And you add to the fact that I'm on semen retention. So there's another separation from me and most people. Women are not used to the kind of energy that I have when I come around. And I can tell sometimes. Sometimes they feel kind of uneasy, right? The other day I'm riding down the street. I see this young girl at the stoplight, right? She looks over at me. I look at her. I smile. She smiled at me, waved at me. Little young tenderoni, right? Now, you guys, I'm from the DMV. For the most part, people around here are not friendly. Even a lot of the women are not friendly, okay? So for this young girl to be looking at me, smiling at me, cheesing the way she was, and even waving at me, right? I liked it. I smiled back. And maybe if we wouldn't have been moving, maybe I would have said something to her, right? But I could tell her energy, right? When she looked at me, she kind of like locked in on me. Like we both kind of locked in on each other. She locked in on me, so I locked in on her back. And it's almost like you can read somebody's mind. Like you can talk to somebody without saying a word. That's what was going on. I could tell that young whippersnapper, she was feeling your boy. And I'm in my 40s. This girl was in her 20s. But I could tell she was feeling me, right? I got intuition. The intuition that you will get when you're on semen retention is ridiculous. It's the kind of intuition that allowed me to become monetized on YouTube. And you know what, family? I kid you not. If there's anybody out there, you thinking about starting a side business, a side hustle, okay, you need to be on YouTube, whether you're promoting your side hustle or your business on YouTube, or whether you are just choosing to make YouTube your side hustle and your side business. Either way, you need to be starting a YouTube channel. And guess what? If you need help with growing your channel, if you want tips on how to become monetized, guess what? Subscribe to this channel right now. And moreover, go in the comment section, go to the link that I'm going to leave called I Got Monetized and You Can Too. Matter of fact, I'm just going to leave the link to the channel, to my other channel, y'all. I'm going to leave it down here regardless if y'all ask for it or not. Somebody out there wants to start a YouTube channel. Somebody out there has the dream of earning a living online. There's somebody out there who wants to be able to quit their 9-to-5 job, okay? And today is your lucky day. You know why? Because you came across this channel and you found this video about semen retention. You didn't know it was going to lead you into starting your own business, starting your own side hustle, starting your own YouTube channel. You didn't know that. You didn't know you was going to get some tips today and some game today on how to get monetized on YouTube. You didn't know that, did you? On how you can do it. I'm talking to you. Go right down below in the comment section. I'm going to leave a link to my spiritual channel. That's the channel where I just got monetized on. You guys, I'm so happy about that. I don't even know what to do right now, okay? But because I'm on semen retention and I have a crazy hellified drive right now, I'm over there on that channel putting out content like crazy, you guys. Putting out content like crazy. And remember this, Once you make one YouTube video, you are now a YouTuber. All it takes is making more than one video. If you just make one video, okay, you can say, I made a video. But once you make more than one YouTube video, you are now a YouTuber. So I need you guys to get to it and start working and start hustling out there. You can make money online. You can make money being yourself. Stop making excuses. You don't have to have fancy edits, over-the-top thumbnails. It's a new time in YouTube. It's going back to the original days where real people with real personality, with real life and real stories can come on here, start a business, and get paid. I can't tell you what genre to start your channel in. That's going to be something that you're going to have to do. Just know that me, okay? Me, a regular guy just like you, I was able to start a YouTube channel and become monetized, okay? I don't know rocket science. I'm not a genius. I'm a regular person. But I went on semen retention and I developed sexual discipline and I developed brain power, okay? And I had positive vibes and righteousness behind me. I had the spirit of the Most High God behind me. That's something that cannot be underestimated or overlooked, because I try to keep the Most High God's commandments, and I'm on semen retention, and I'm trying to push other brothers and sisters in the right direction. I'm building up good karma for myself. That's what you're going to do when you go on semen retention. You're going to build up good karma on yourself. You're going to start becoming aware of abilities that you have that you didn't even realize that you had. And I'm telling you, I know a big factor in me becoming monetized on my other channel is because I am on semen retention in real life, and I'm working hard, and I'm thinking long and hard, and I'm executing moves, okay? And because of that, I was able to get that channel monetized. Now it's time for me to take it to the next level, okay? And actually start making money over there, okay? And now it's time for me to take it to the next level on this channel and help one of you out there get your act together as far as developing sexual discipline, as far as developing brain power, as far as developing heart, a business plan. Go on semen retention, right? But don't just do it just to do it. Have a reason behind it. Have a purpose behind it. I'm telling you, I had many purposes behind me going on semen retention. One, just to recoup some of the energy that I've lost and some of the brain matter that I've lost over the years. Number two, to give me lots of energy. Number three, to produce higher quality thoughts. When you go on semen retention, it makes the quality of your thoughts that much bigger, that much more meaningful. You can come up with $1 million plan. I came up with a plan to get on YouTube to make money back in 2020. And here we are now, 4 years later, my channel is monetized. And that's not even the channel that I was trying to get monetized. The channel that I wanted to have monetized is called Boss at Home. Some of you may know me as Boss at Home. I'm still Boss at Home, but this channel is Sexual Life Force Energy. I have the other channel. I wasn't even planning on getting that channel monetized. But this is the door that the Most High God has opened up for me. When you go on semen retention and you're trying to keep the Most High God's laws, the Most High will just start clearing stuff out of your way, opening up doors, and it's your job to just go ahead and walk right through and handle your business. Right now, I'm asking you, are you prepared to walk through? This semen retention video was reaching you today for that reason. Are you prepared to go through with it? Are you prepared to walk through? Do you want to know how you can become more disciplined? Do you want to know how you can become monetized like I did? Like I said, I'm not a genius, but I do know something. I know a hack, and I shared that hack on my other channel. I'm going to leave that link right down below in this video comment section, and I'm going to leave it in the video description. Go and watch the video. It's called I Got Monetized, and you can too. Here's how I did it. I'm going to leave the link down below. You guys, if anybody has gotten any kind of value from this video, I want you to like this video, I want you to share this video, and I want you to subscribe to this channel so that you get every video when I drop. This is Sexual Life Force Energy. Go down in the video description, check out all the cool links I got for y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.